Hi y'all and welcome. Listen, if you've never been here before, on my little space on YouTube, I tend to talk about makeup, skincare, beauty, or self-care in general. And I tend to occasionally curse, and I am, generally speaking, very opinionated. So if foul language or if an opinion of a brand you enjoy or a product that you enjoy is going to unravel the thread of your universe, you should probably go ahead and leave now. Now today, I will not be talking about skincare or makeup. Today is more of a self-care review, product review. Now, we all, in the media universe, we tend to get ads, and the more you click on or the more you view, it goes into an algorithm, and it tends to give you ads that things you're going to be interested in. Now, before this ever happened, I was watching YouTube and saw quite a few YouTubers talk about a product called Waterdrop. And it's a little thing you put in water to flavor it, and they're everywhere now. Tons of companies make them. And so at the time, this particular product was not sold in the US. And I was very intrigued by it. So I emailed them. I think they're based out of the UK. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I am. And they addressed me or sent me to a website, and the only thing that they currently had up were like their water bottles. And I said, well, could you just let me know when you're going to release the little things you add to water? Side note here, they never let me know. It's neither here nor there. But what I want to talk about is when it finally did get here in the US, I kind of am guilty of kind of buying into the hype and thinking, you know what, I'm going to try this. And it's not a super expensive product, so I kind of felt okay with it. And I picked up two of them. And I picked up the Youth and the Glow micro drinks. And I'm going to bring these up to the lens. Hopefully it will focus right and the light doesn't go crazy. And that is the Youth. And that is the Glow. So I think what we'll start with here, talking about, is the Glow. Now here in the US, these little suckers are going to run you $11 a box. And it contains 12 little micro drinks. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this right here. It has a little space to put your finger, and you just push it out. And inside are these little bitty boxes. I call them boxes, but they're little self-sealed packets. I'm going to grab one here. And it looks like this. Yeah. And you just open that up. It's really easy to open, and you drop it in your water and you let it dissolve. It's like any other product you buy in the US that you add to your water that's not a liquid. You put it in and you shake it up and you're good to go. Now the Glow drink, I'm going to go ahead and just read right off the back of the box of what it says. It says, looking for that radiant sparkle? It's easier than you think. Just let the tropical flavor of mango connect with the extracts of cactus fruit and artichoke to watch the magic of this tasty trio unfold. Capture that resplendent summer feeling with Glow. Now, these are calorie-free products. They also note that it includes vitamin C, vitamin E, and thiamine. And that's fine. I wasn't super interested in like the nutritional benefits. I was just looking for something to where if I just didn't want water, it added a little flavor. It sounded intriguing, so I purchased it. Now, what I can tell you about the Glow version. Open it up. put it in my water bottle, close the lid, let it dissolve. The minute I opened the cap, and some of you, I don't even know if they still, hold on a second. Let me check just real quick before I make this comment. It's going to take me just a second because I'm not sure at my age if these things are still being produced. And I just want to make sure before I mention it. Oh, nope. Okay. When I was a child, and they actually still make them because I just checked on the internet, Flintstone chewable vitamins for children. They were popular when I was a kid growing up. I had them when I was a kid growing up. And when I opened the lid after putting the Glow micro drink in, that is exactly what that smelled like. So immediately, I'm like, okay, I don't smell the artichoke. I don't smell the mango. I don't smell the cactus fruit. Okay. Now, I want to also let you know that the water at this point was very, very cold, straight out of my refrigerator. And so I took a drink. Now, there was a sweetness to the water. And then at the very back end, just a tingle of mango. And then, because I believe, let me just verify before I say this, I'm almost positive, yeah, at the very end, there's a chemical taste. I wanted to make sure it's what I think it is, and it's stevia. They use stevia to sweeten this. Some people have no problem with stevia, but for me, their formulation in products make everything taste like chemical to me. And so starts off, smells like Flintstone chewable vitamins, take a drink, whisper of mango, chemical. And that was my experience with this particular one. So what I did is I've actually used about 5 of these because I thought, well, maybe it's my taste buds, maybe, you know, maybe it's just a day. I tried different brands of water because, yes, I did actually purchase bottled water for this because where I live, I don't have a filter and it's very hard water. So it's going to twist that flavor a little bit anyway. But what I did is I actually left it out to room temperature finally and took a drink. Oh, do not make the mistake of letting this go to room temperature. It went into my sink and down the drain. It was horrifying. It was so sour. Like sour, just like the kind of sour you get if you just chew a vitamin C, like it starts dissolving. That is what it tastes like. And so I'm like, okay, well, I don't like this. Now, I'm a big fan of mango. I don't eat a lot of it, but I thought for sure I would like this. No, I'm going to see if I can pass this on to someone else and see if maybe they can tolerate it. I think it tastes like Flintstone sour chemical. $11. 12 servings. So then I also picked up the youth one, and I will read the back of that box as well. Need a little cell regeneration? The fabulous blend of ginseng and aloe vera extracts bring out the best flavor of juicy peach and mild ginger. It's a great combination to highlight your inner resilience and elasticity. It also contains vitamin C, riboflavin, and niacin. Again, they sweeten it with stevia. And I knew this probably was not going to go well. First one, stevia. Second one, probably going to have the same issue. Now, what I can tell you about this one is you still kind of had the kind of Flintstone-y kind of smell, but it wasn't as strong as the Glow. You actually had more of a peach flavor there. It was also more sweet to me than the Glow version was, the Youth was. Unfortunately, after about your 5th or 6th drink out of the water bottle, that peach flavor had completely dissipated and the water was sweet for no reason. Now, a little history for you. Google it if you want. Back in the day, people would, well, they did it in Rome and other places, but as far as the Americas, as we were, you know, stealing land going west, people would tend to find water sources. And some of those water sources, they found the water to be very sweet. We'll come to find out. Lead, is it lead? Yeah, I think it's lead. Yeah, makes your water taste very sweet. And so all this time, these people were clamoring for this delicious water that was slowly killing them. And that's immediately where my mind goes, is that I'm getting poisoned when it's sweet without no flavor. Like, what's wrong here? Still had the same chemically aftertaste because of the stevia. Same price as the other one, $11 for 12 servings. And aftertaste, this one was so incredibly bitter. And at room temperature, again, once it gets to that shit goes down the drain. It is disgusting. Now, I have experienced other waters. I think it's Smart Water that makes one that's called Watermelon Mint. And basically there's no flavoring. It's more of an aroma thing because a certain percentage of what you taste depends on what you smell. So that doesn't so much taste. My favorite is Watermelon Mint. Tastes like watermelon mint, but you get that little whisper of watermelon mint, but there's no sweetener in it. And it's delicious. These have a special place in my product hell because they are revolting, especially once they get warm. Because you're wondering, what is it that I'm drinking? Is this really stevia? Or are they throwing something else in here we don't know about? I'm not saying that. No, I don't think they're doing that. But that's where my mind goes. Anyway, because I'm insane. Now, what I'm going to do is, even though these have stevia and it's boasted as a natural non-calorie sweetener, I'm going to give you a couple of options that taste fantastic, but they do use a different sweetener that is not all natural. I don't want to get into the argument of what's natural and what's artificial, what's a chemical and what's not, because we could have weeks of arguments about that, from food to makeup to skincare to clothing. We're not going to do that. So what I'm going to show you are two alternatives that are fantastic. They are delicious. And when I want something other than water and something that's a little sweet, yeah, it's good. So the first one I'm going to talk about, I bought at Walmart, and it's the Great Value Energy Electrolyte Watermelon Limeade. I'm going to bring the box up. There we go. Now, the reason it says energy here is that these little guys have caffeine. Waterdrops don't, and that's fine. I don't need caffeine all the time. In fact, too much will give me a migraine, as will too little. But these guys are delicious. They're in little packets you tear open, like the normal sleeves you see, little packets. Gatorade makes them, Kool-Aid makes them, Hawaiian Punch makes them. But These little suckers, this box, cost me $2. $2. There are 10 packets. It's 12 packets, $11. Almost $1 a packet. About 20 cents a packet. Again, this has caffeine. Another option, which is also delicious, and like I said, this one has electrolytes in it, so it has extra minerals in it. This one here is the Great Value Energy Dragon Fruit Drink. Same price, $2, has caffeine, delicious. And these, I believe, use, I think that it is aspartame. Yes, it is aspartame. Yeah. Aspartame with sulfonate potassium. Yeah. Yes, there's artificial color. Yes, it has caffeine. But if you want a little caffeine with your water, this is a nice option. And it's 20 cents a packet, as opposed to $1 a packet. Doesn't smell like Flintstone vitamins. Smells like Flintstone vitamins. Still tastes good at room temperature. Tastes like you're trying to poison yourself at room temperature. And they have, I don't know, 20 varieties of this. Some with caffeine, some without caffeine, some with extra antioxidants. I mean, there's a variety. The prices change depending on what they are and how many are in a box. But yeah. Do yourself a favor. Don't waste your money on this. Go anywhere and buy these guys. Buy the Hawaiian Punch. It's delicious. Sugar-free. These are also sugar-free, like I said. The Hawaiian Punch guys are this. I don't care for the A&W root beer one. The crushed grape is delicious. Also sugar-free. There are lots of options to add to your water. And what I can tell you is that these even occasionally have things like potassium, vitamin B, biotin, pantothenic acid, B12, niacin. I mean, I even think that, and if you all know, the emergency, when everyone's talking about how vitamin C cures everything, and if you're sick, you know, do this, do that, vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin C. These taste worse than the emergency, which is like 40 billion units of vitamin C. It's not that high, but it's a ridiculous amount. These taste worse than that, and I thought that you couldn't get worse than those things, because those things do not taste very good. But yeah, do yourself a favor. You can go probably to any retail outlet, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Costco, Sam's Club, Meijer, Kroger, anywhere. And they probably carry their own brand of these drink mixes. They're going to be more affordable and taste so much better than this. And this doesn't have so much in it that it's worth all that extra money. I mean, like this guy has 45% of your niacin, 15% of your riboflavin, 35% of your vitamin C, 2% of your potassium. Potassium's a tricky guy. Some people can't have too much. Causes heart problems. If you didn't know or don't know anyone that's had a liver transplant or is on dialysis or something like that where they have to watch their potassium, you know, I don't know, that's something I would worry about, you know, I don't know, it kind of went around like this was going to be good for you and all of this, and it's just not. It underperformed, it's underwhelming. I think it's gross, because I don't know why people cannot... every drink mix that I've tried now with stevia, just, it tastes like I'm licking the inside of a cleaner bottle. And I don't know why that is. I'm probably not the only one, but I don't think that's a common thing. But that's how this stuff worked for me. Buy other drink mixes. They're more affordable. They taste better. And they're just as sugar-free. Most of them. Well, I'd say probably about 50-65% of them have the same vitamins and minerals that Waterdrop is claiming that they have in theirs. And they just are more enjoyable. Now, I'm sure someone out there finds this interesting. Now, had they just put like the oils or like, what is the word? Hydrosols? Is that the word I'm thinking of? Of the plants or the fruits, this would have tasted better. But the minute that you add stevia to almost anything now, it just tastes like chemicals. And I'm sure after a while of drinking stuff with stevia, it's fine. You don't notice it as much. Since stevia's come out, I have not been able to use it. I've not tried monk fruit yet, but stevia, no. I don't know if I grew my own and just use the leaves, if that would work better, but no. I don't know if it's the processing of the plant, but either way, stevia as a sweetener, alternative sugar, just no. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was something else I wanted to talk about. I don't think so today. I don't think anything strange has happened. I still avoid all the plague rats. Always wear my mask. And hope that one day I can just go outside and go to the store and not worry about someone trying to kill me. But if any of you guys tried the Waterdrops, how did it work for you? Did you guys enjoy it? Maybe it's just me. I didn't like it at all. Let me know down in the comments if you have, and what your favorite one was. Maybe it's just these two flavors. I don't know, but I'm not willing to spend another $1 a try to just be disappointed and thinking that the man is trying to slip something into my water. But thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching my video. I do truly, truly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you hated it. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I release new content, and hit subscribe because it's free. I don't know. But as always, you guys, stay safe. Wear your sunscreen, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Did I mention it's still over 100 degrees every day here? Every day. Every day. I'm hiding. I feel like I'm playing peekaboo with the camera.